Hello and welcome back. One day, while walking through the jungle, the cat and her kitten found a colorful parrot lying on the ground, injured and unable to fly. Feeling sorry for the poor bird, they gently picked it up and brought it home. The cat carefully cleaned its wounds and applied some medicine to help it heal. The kitten watched closely, learning how to care for others. Later, the cat made some warm vegetable soup. They all sat together, the cat, the kitten, and the little parrot, sipping the soup and enjoying the peaceful evening. It was a moment of kindness, warmth, and new friendship. The parrot felt a little better. It chirped softly and flapped its wings with joy. The kitten was excited and brought the parrot some fruit to eat. The cat smiled and told them stories while they all sat near the window, enjoying the sunshine. Day by day, the parrot grew stronger. It started flying around the house, filling the rooms with happy sounds. The cat and her kitten were happy to have a new friend who had brought so much joy into their home. The afternoon, the cat and her kitten decided to relax a little. They went outside to their small garden where a tiny pool sparkled under the sunlight. The weather was warm and peaceful. The cat dipped her paws into the cool water, while the kitten splashed playfully, giggling with joy. After a little swim, they both sat beside the pool on soft cushions. The cat poured herself a warm cup of coffee, and the kitten enjoyed a small cup of sweet tea. As the sun slowly began to set, the sky turned golden. To pamper themselves, they applied gentle face masks made from fresh fruit and herbs. With masks on their faces and cool breezes around them, they lay back and relaxed in silence. It was their special time, a moment of peace, care, and togetherness. The next day, the cat went to her little coffee shop in town. It was a cozy place with the smell of fresh coffee filling the air. She wore her apron, set up the counter, and began making warm, delicious coffee for her customers. People from the neighborhood came in, smiling and enjoying her special brews. The cat worked happily, pouring love into every cup she served. By the end of the day, she had earned some good money. Excited, she counted the coins and notes, then returned home. Later that evening, with her kitten by her side, she took out their bicycle. The kitten sat in the front basket, giggling with joy as they rode through the peaceful streets. The wind gently blew through their fur, and the stars began to appear in the sky. It was a simple but beautiful moment, a reward for their hard work and love. One evening, the cat's kitten decided to try something new. He went into the kitchen, put on a tiny apron, and started making burgers. He carefully sliced the vegetables, toasted the buns, and grilled the patties just right. The smell was so delicious that the cat came over to see what he was cooking. After the burgers were ready, the kitten called his mama to join him. They sat together at the table, smiling proudly at the meal he had made. As they took their first bites, their eyes lit up with joy. The burgers were tasty and full of love. It was a sweet moment, mother and child enjoying a homemade meal together. The mother cat gently pulled her kitten close and gave him a warm hug. The little one snuggled into her soft fur, feeling safe and loved in her arms. One bright morning, the cat opened a brand new restaurant in the heart of the town. It was a small but lovely place with colorful tables, twinkling lights, and a cozy kitchen where all the magic would happen. With great excitement, the cat wore her chef's hat and apron, ready to cook her favorite dish, chicken tikka. She marinated the chicken with special spices, yogurt, and lemon juice, just like her grandmother had taught her. Then, she carefully grilled the pieces, turning them over slowly to get that perfect smoky flavor. The aroma filled the entire restaurant, and soon customers began to arrive. Everyone who walked by was drawn in by the mouth-watering smell. The cat served each plate with love. Juicy chicken tikka with fresh salad and mint chutney on the side. Her kitten helped by bringing water to the customers and wiping the tables clean. After finishing the kitchen work, they both felt tired but very happy. The restaurant was quiet now, and the stars were shining outside. They walked back home slowly, holding pause. It was a cold winter afternoon, and snow was gently falling from the sky, covering the ground in a soft white blanket. The cat and her kitten were walking carefully through the snowy forest, enjoying the quiet beauty of the snowfall. Suddenly, they heard a faint cry coming from behind a tree. They rushed over and were surprised to find a small lion cub lying in the snow. He was shivering and had a small wound on his leg. Without wasting a moment, the cat picked him up gently, and the kitten helped clear a path through the snow. They brought the cub home, wrapped him in a warm blanket, and lit a fire to keep him warm. The cat quickly brought out her medicine box and carefully cleaned the wound on the lion cub's leg. She applied ointment and tied a soft bandage, while the kitten watched quietly, learning how to care for others. Once the little cub began to relax and feel better, the cat went to the kitchen to prepare a warm meal. She made a simple but delicious soup with vegetables and rice, while the kitten set the table. When the food was ready, the three of them sat together and enjoyed the warm meal, smiling and feeling grateful for each other's company. The next morning, the sun was shining brightly and the snow had melted away. The cat, her kitten, and the little lion cub decided to spend the day at the beach. They packed a small bag with towels, snacks, and toys and set off happily. When they reached the beach, the sound of waves and the smell of salty air filled their hearts with joy. The golden sand was warm under their paws, and the sparkling blue water called to them. Without wasting a moment, they jumped into the sea and began swimming. They splashed, laughed, and floated together, enjoying the cool waves under the warm sun. After some time, the kitten spotted a few fish swimming nearby. The lion cub carefully helped to catch a couple of them with a small net. They all returned to shore, tired but excited. Back at their little beach hut, the cat cleaned the fish and fried them gently in a pan, adding herbs and a little lemon for flavor. The smell was mouth-watering. They sat under a big umbrella, enjoying the crispy fried fish together, laughing and talking about their fun in the water. It was a perfect beach day, full of sunshine, swimming, and the joy of being together as friends. Her kitten and the lion cub sat back and relaxed. They lay on soft beach towels under the shade of a big umbrella, feeling the cool breeze on their faces. The sound of the waves was calm and soothing. The next day, the cat noticed that her kitten was rubbing his eyes and couldn't see clearly. She grew worried and gently asked him what was wrong. Realizing something was not right, she quickly took him to the animal doctor in town. At the clinic, the kind doctor examined the kitten's eyes carefully. After a full checkup, the doctor smiled and said it wasn't serious, but the kitten needed glasses to help him see better. The cat chose a cute little pair of glasses that fit him perfectly. The kitten looked at himself in the mirror and giggled with joy. He could finally see clearly again. On the way back, they stopped by the park to cheer him up. The kitten played some games like hide and seek and a little round of tag with the cat. His new glasses didn't stop him from having fun. They laughed, ran around, and enjoyed the bright sunny day together. After the games, the cat brought him home, gave him a warm drink, and tucked him into bed. The cat gently brought the kitten back home after the long day. Knowing he needed rest, she made a cozy spot near the window with soft pillows and a warm blanket. Instead of a heavy meal, she brought him a bowl of fresh fruits, sweet apples, juicy oranges, and soft bananas. The kitten quietly ate the fruit while lying down, feeling comforted by the gentle care of his mother. After the light snack, they both lay down together. The cat softly stroked his head, and soon the kitten's eyes began to close. The room was quiet, filled with peace and love.